Whoa. He's evolved.
Heed my words, Snadhamwick. Heed my words, King of Monsters. On this very day, we will decide the fate of our world. Humans, Nexomon. Only one will prosper, and the other will become dust and be fed to the wind. I can't believe my eyes. Did Vados just evolve? Such raw power! Such an absolute wickedness! The end times is upon us! Shell, can you move your pillow over? You're rubbing my arm a bunch and it's really uncomfortable.
Okay.
Amelie, this is beyond our control. Can't you feel it? We must retreat now. This fight is not worth it.
Shut up, Edward. Our people shall rise as Snadhamwick falls. Annihilate him, Vados. Do not hold back.
Don't be sad, Snadhamwick. This is but an act of providence. Embrace it fully, King of Monsters. Perish with a smile.
Okay, now he's red.
Ow. You're not supposed to have that move in this form. Well, shoot.
Well, goodbye, Ares.
It's okay, I can pick it back up. Dangannoodle.
Do something.
Anything. Bam! Psychic! Hey, that's not fair. Vados is restoring his own health. It doesn't matter. We will simply crush him over and over and over again. Do not falter, my liege. Vados can't do this forever.
How many times can he do this for, though? Oh, interesting. Are you actually knocking some back?
Yeah, dumb idea.
Just gonna have him hurt himself.
Yeah, I don't think it's super doable.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, that doesn't do a whole lot of damage to me, so...
Mm-hmm.
Well, that doesn't do a whole lot of damage either. Alright, time for Dangannoodle to suddenly prove himself amazing. You cannot slay me, King of Monsters! Feel the despair that humanity has had to live with for millennia! It's time for Dangannoodle to... What the hell is this? Is this gonna work? Gosh. This really hurts him.
It is pretty effective. Are psychics
Are
just
we
good
just...
against
Is the
ghosts?
only time I bring out Dangannoodle is just to dunk on the last boss. Such laughable power, Snadhamwick! Perhaps you were never meant to be a king. Nothing but a hollow title.
I really hope this isn't one of
my
those battles where you're just going to keep hitting him and you keep healing yourself, but that's only delaying the inevitable.
Nah.
Or is there actually going to be a point where he can't continue
Yeah, he
to
probably
heal?
stops after a certain point. Yeah, there we go.
No matter how many times we strike him down, Vados keeps regenerating.
Wait, where did you come from?
Yeah, how is she... we do know that they were all supposed to come.
Yeah, show up with their
Titans.
or Tyrants, but...
Tyrants, yeah.
There has to be a way to end him for good. We need more firepower. We need...
Do the transformation thing again. Come on, it's obvious.
It's the only thing that might work against Vados. You must become the Tyrant of Light again, Snadhamwick.
No pressure.
Yeah, where are the other Tyrants? Are they showing up at all?
Nope.
Unless they're going to blast him at the very end.
Ah, there it is, finally. At long last, your true form surfaces before me. I will enjoy destroying it. Your true self, your very essence. Come and try, Snad Hamwick. Try as many times as you wish. I'm gonna need some ice cream after this.
I think that voice you're using is bad. You could have done with a... You could have done one of those...
He's Ghost.
Like, try to destroy me
No, I was using that too much on other things. Also, I'm realizing that I'm getting really close to... Jesus. Alright, this is not gonna work great. Yeah, so now he's gonna knock us out, and then we evolve? Or something?
I don't want to get knocked out. You can't heal yourself?
I don't have any healing items. I don't have a backpack, remember?
No.
His power, it's simply too much. There's no way, we just can't win this fight.
My liege, you must retreat to safety. I will stay here and buy you some time. We will ensure your survival. Yes, Snad Hamwick, listen to your moronic vassals. Flee while you can. Your pathetic true form can no longer harm me, the shield of mankind. Evil can never prevail as long as I draw breath. Perum will rejoice as you perish. Perish. Perish! Perish! Probably the Tyrants.
My king, Snad Hamwick. It is us, the Tyrants, who faithfully serve you.
You have given us a second chance. Now we have come to aid you in your darkest hour.
Navalis will have your back.
Mulsimer will be your sword.
Sleeping.
Will be your way. Dolphin shall be your eyes.
Trim ought to be your shield.
And Takala will hold your spirit. This is it, Snad Hamwick. The time has come.
Your ascension!
Yep, there we go.
Woohoo! But see, you don't look like what you're supposed to be. What's all this purple?
We evolved, I guess.
Okay.
Behold, Vados.
Oh, we look like Dearest Daddy. Or Grandfather.
Omicron?
Because the cult leader has the mask on.
He has that mask. Yep.
This is the purest form of our kind. The Supreme Nexomon stands before you.
Long live the King of Monsters.
Really?
Long live Snad Hamwick. I realize I gave 2 out of 3 of my tyrants the stupidest voices. Oh, Snad Hamwick, Snad Hamwick, your dearest tyrants are but a nuisance, a feeble inconvenience in my mission to lay waste to your kind. But my, I cannot deny their allegiance, such brilliant devotion towards their king. But what sort of king are you? We shall find out. I had a leftover yawn from Eurus. You must focus, Snad Hamwick. This is our only chance to destroy Vados. You have other tyrants at your disposal. Use them wisely.
Are they your team?
Oh, but I also have all of my items. Yes! Oh, I am now Omni-Sun. I am the All-Sun.
Omnisun.
Well, now I have other tyrants at my disposal, and I should probably use them.
Yeah. Well, he's changed to water now.
Yep. You've got to be kidding! Vados is altering the terrain! Even his own element has changed!
Turning the battlefield to his own advantage, huh?
So you want
If he's water, Bolzen.
Yep.
The sad thing is, like, we have all these rad moves. Pretty much won't use any of them in favor of just big hit.
Oh.
Stop switching so soon.
Give up, abominable king of monsters. Only desolation awaits you. This I swear.
Well, at least he doesn't do a whole lot of damage when he's like this.
Still more than what you guys are doing, but I suppose you have a whole team and he's just on his own.
And has just a shit ton of HP, and that's about it. Yeah.
Oh, he switched to forest.
Well, nice part is we get a good preview of which of these guys we'd ever want to have on our team. Which is to say, I will catch them and then use none of them.
Yeah, in Pokemon games, had you ever used legendaries?
I honestly usually stayed away from them. Legendaries very much felt like a cop-out. I used Lugia.
Yeah.
Water flying was hard to come by, and Surf and Fly weren't bad moves.
Do you have no shame, Snad Hamwick? Do you feel no remorse for what your kind has done? You appall me, sicken me. There will be no mercy for you.
Oh, it's Psychic Flying, not Water? You're right, it just could learn Surf, which is why I forget. One way or another, it's
interesting because Lugia was supposed to be the, what was it, the sort of like king of the sea or whatnot, but then they ended up being Psychic Flying.
Mm-hmm.
You even had that song to summon Lugia. La,
Even in the game?
La,
You will condemn us all. You despicable king. Ah!
I really wish it would pop up that we could just catch him at this point. Because it has the icon saying you can catch Vados.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that was
Ow.
Pokemon the Movie 2000. I saw that in theaters when they did the whole summoning of Lugia in order to pacify the legendary birds.
Ow. Biscuit.
But in any case, yeah, in the game, though, you just went to the islands, right? And you had that item that you needed?
Humans and Nexomon, they can never coexist. They will wage war after war. They will devour each other for millennia to come. And that will be your legacy.
Woo! Oh.
It is over. It is finally over. My liege, you are victorious, the supreme Nexomon. Long live Snad Hamwick, eternal ruler of Nexomon.
Just the cycle of death and destruction.
Is there not another way? It's the same. It's all the same. Absolutely not. You cannot compare Vados to Omnicron. Vados was a malevolent creature who only sought to bring us ruin. That sounds exactly like Omnicron. Nothing but a miserable puppet, a mindless, macabre, and soulless tyrant. His only purpose in this world was to serve as a warning to anyone who opposes Snad Hamwick. That's all!
I agree. There was nothing we could do. Tragic. His heart was in the right place, but the poor creature was blinded by Amelie's delusions. We should leave now. The story is over.
Oh, are you gonna bring him back?
Yep.
To life?
Yep. Hey, we're full health.
Do you wish to resurrect Vados?
Is that even a question?
You weren't gonna talk with everyone?
Nah.
Huh? What are you doing, Snad Hamwick?
Probably should have. That's okay.
What are you doing, Snad Hamwick? He's reviving Vados! Why? Why are you doing this, my liege? This is not a creature you can argue with, Snad Hamwick.
I'm realizing his voice is super close to Vados's.
Well, you had him a little bit more.
There is no convincing this monster! Any act of mercy will be wasted on him. I beg you to stop!
Wait a second. I think I get it. Snad Hamwick is planning to... And you guys thought I was the dumb one.
Where are we now?
Snad Hamwick, of all the things that you could have done, why this?
Snad Hamwick has changed his life force to yours, Vados. Your fates are now one and the same.
You tried to enslave me like you've done with the other tyrants.
The Tyrants became loyal to Snad Hamwick after their resurrection, so perhaps the same can work on Vados.
Foolish king, your magic does not work on me. I do not bow to you, and I never will. My allegiance is not changed, and never will. Your mercy is in vain. I belong to humanity alone. My mission remains the same as always.
And that is the desire of your king, isn't it obvious? You and Snad Hamwick both yearn for the same peace. That's why nothing has changed inside that thick skull of yours.
You blurt nonsense, a wretched deception. I don't. I can't.
It's fine, Vados. Do as Snad Hamwick says.
Are you siding with Snad Hamwick now, Amelie? You of all people. I don't care if you created me. I will defy you if I must.
Defy me, huh? You dare harm me, Vados?
I will spare you no sympathies. Anything that threatens Perun will be dealt with, that I swear.
Then it is settled. I engineered you specifically to obey me, Vados, and yet here you are, threatening to crush me. I am no longer your master. Someone else took ownership of your soul. So, whatever is going on inside your heart, it is the work of Snad Hamwick himself, your new king.
No! I can't! No! What have you done to me, Snad Hamwick? Answer me!
The same thing he's been doing to all the Tyrants. A second chance. Welcome aboard, Vados.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Nobody's saying anything.
Great job, guys. What could possibly go wrong about giving Vados a nervous breakdown?
It reminds me of that episode of Star Trek when Kirk pretty much talks Nomad to death. Or Nomad, whatever his name was, the robot. You know when someone gets a robot to blow up because they were able to
out-talk them, yeah.
Well, no. You make them realize that they're performing a function that goes precisely against their programming.
Yeah, I mean, it's a war game situation.
Well, in their case, it's usually, I cannot be flawed. I cannot, perform flawed acts. And it's like, but you just did. And you destroy anything that's imperfect. Therefore, you are imperfect. You have to destroy yourself. And they go, I'm imperfect. I must destroy imperfection. But in any case, so I don't know what happened to Vados, but we'll see.
You'll come to his senses, and then you will have an invaluable ally.
You ought to pay for your monumental idiocy, Amelie. Your crime against my king will not be overlooked. Exile awaits you.
Exile me if you must. I don't regret anything, fool. I have lost the power to stop Snad Hamwick. This world is now at his mercy, for better or for worse.
Wait. Can you promote me before you get exiled?
I can't believe that you're still a bronze tamer.
Now you've done it, Snad Hamwick. At long last, our world will be in good hands. Thank you, King of Monsters. And thank you, too.
What? Oh, why are you all staring at me? Speak up.
Can we do it now? The thing.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Let the credits roll.
Gosh, that was a good game.
Anyway, Jose.
Like, they absolutely just went with every trope in the book, and they made it good.
Yeah. And while you did predict some things, it was nice to see the main character wasn't just generic trainer
Yeah.
beating everyone down to be the very best.
Huh.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, designed and programmed by Jose Vaimon.
Produced by...
Alex Vaimon. How many people worked on this game?
I
Maybe
wonder-
not that many.
So is it a family thing?
Maybe. I'm assuming they hired a fair bit of artists.
Mm-hmm.
Which would make sense.
And with
'cause-
all the different kind of art there was, like someone could be someone could have done UI, someone could have done environments,
characters, yeah,
animation,
cutscenes,
the
special
character
effects
portraits.
for the moves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just hire one person for each one of those things.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but there is an animation team too.
Yeah, UI, backgrounds, a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, chances are they just hired a bunch of freelance people and gave them a bunch of different tasks. It worked great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when it boils down to it, this was a fantastic game. It was incredibly refreshing to just see it all kind of come together over the course of the game, and it just... I don't think there were a whole lot of flaws. There's definitely room for improvement, but no, like,
Really-
overt flaws.
Really, the only improvements I could say are
The battle system got real boring.
Yeah,
I
well-
pretty much was just hitting them with my biggest moves and just refilling.
also why does every turn-based Pokemon-esque game have to have 4 attacks? You have 6
I
party
almost would
members.
be
you
more
know?
interested to see, like, a cooldown system. Oh, but that's kind of what Temtem did, because you had to wait for the big moves to charge up.
Uh-huh. All I'm saying is that there are other configurations at which you can
Yeah.
do things that will differentiate it from Pokemon.
Yeah, I would like to see the battle system get deeper, because I think that was the weakest part of this game, which was fine. It was a fine vehicle for the story. But 4 sets of moves, but they change based on the distance of the opponent. That'd be interesting. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that they could, and we'll see what they do for the next one, because I'm assuming they're going to make another. I hope they do.
But what will it be like then if you're the new king of monsters and stuff?
It
will
might
we
be more chill. Or it might be even worse. Who knows?
It's interesting how digitized all these images look.
Yeah,
like low
the
pixels.
quality is real shitty.
Like all these scenes though.
World of Final Fantasy did it right with their battle system. Their move system is so in-depth and great. World of Final Fantasy is my favorite monster collection purely for the mechanics. If you could combine World of Final Fantasy's, like, depth and mechanics and customization with Nexomon's story, you would have an absolute winner.
Do I realize though in all this that Vados is kind of the Mewtwo?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, created for a particular
It's
purpose.
just he was the Mewtwo for humanity instead.
Uh-huh. Rather than the Mewtwo that wanted to just well, Mewtwo actually wanted to destroy regular Pokemon too.
Yeah.
He wanted to create the new league of Pokemon that were the clones that were more powerful.
Does World of Final Fantasy get deeper? Yes. I mean, it's kind of more of how you combo things together. but it had the capability of depth. Maybe not necessarily the requirement for depth until towards the end. Especially, like, once you hit the post-game, you really had to do stuff. But it still felt deeper than any other Monster Collection game I've played. The only other one that I would say is kind of comparable would be Monster Sanctuary. But Monster Sanctuary, well, I don't know. Monster Sanctuary is also real good. It's just that combat system pretty much only works within Monster Sanctuary's mechanics. And I would almost prefer that to stay kind of self-contained, because it would be hard to implement elsewhere. Okay, so...
Well, I really liked that. I suppose we did get to play as a Nexomon creature thing. It's definitely different. Oh, wait, what? A Pomeranian?
It's probably the office dog.
The office dog or their personal pet.
So
Oh gosh.
So for people that will inevitably ask, I will do the post-game. I don't know if I'll have Shell there for it, because I don't know how much voice acting is involved. I'll run around grabbing all of the extra
Well, the
stuff.
thing is, Lydia said she was going to introduce you to training, well, catching dragons.
Yeah.
So
I just know
Lydia
if
might be there.
it's going to be wandering around catching stuff.
Mhm. Ascension. Achievement unlocked. Ooh, what's this hall?
Many centuries later. Unknown location. And that's the story of our king, Snad Hamwick. That's how he made his greatest ally, Vados. Together they forged the bright future that we enjoy this day. Any questions?
What happened to the cat?
Oh, I don't know. Nobody really asks about Coco, or whatever his name is.
Is it true that Snad Hamwick dropped his first client in a hole?
But what? I don't even... where did you hear that anyway?
I even heard that he tried to run away and change his name.
All right, that's enough. Snad Hamwick would never do something like that. I think.
I can't believe that Vados used to be evil. He's the coolest Nexomon ever. After King Snad Hamwick, of course.
We live in an era of unprecedented peace, thanks to both of them. But it cannot last forever. That's why we must train a new generation of tamers to protect the legacy of our king.
Really? But we're not that good.
Oh, don't you worry, kids. There is a saying, passed down from generation to generation. If you wish to become the strongest tamer, simply find and ask a shooting star. Thank you for playing our game, Snad Hamwick. We hope to see you again in the sequel.
Called it.
Mm-hmm.
Coco.
Because they misspelled it, Coco. Oh.
Our planet was torn asunder in a war between humans and Nexomon. But right on the brink of extinction, the king of monsters was reborn. To challenge the wheel of fate and to save our future. Upon your ascension, our world has finally begun to heal. This is the realm that you have fought for. This is the fruit of all your countless adventures. Welcome to the new world of Nexomon. This is your legacy.
Huh.
It's weird how the future looked as though it went back to the Middle Ages or something. She was some kind of priest and the kids were dressed in kind of fantasy clothes.
Yeah.
Don't know how quite to describe it.
Welcome back, Snad Hamwick.
Quite the bold move you performed.
Or so I'm told. Getting Vados on your side. Wow, that's remarkable.
Where is Vados right now?
Oh, I don't know his whereabouts, but Vados is a logical creature. The two of you will surely become great allies. I wouldn't worry about him.
I would definitely worry about him.
Amelie has been missing since that day, so I'll be the guild leader ad interim. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot of paperwork to do in order to pardon these renegades, as you kindly requested. See you later, Grandmaster Snad Hamwick, or rather, King of Monsters. We should probably keep that little secret to ourselves for now, though.
Oh, Snad Hamwick! Snad Hamwick!
It's time to get back to work, Snad Hamwick.
What? Don't give me that face.
If your goal is to restore the world, what better way than doing quests? You're a guild tamer, after all.
Oh, and if you see Amelie during your travels,
Don't be too hard on her. Her work was truly for the good of the city.
Am I the only one concerned that the crazy woman is about that crazy woman being missing? I gotta find her. Okay, so I'll have Shell on hand for the post-game.
Congratulations on completing the main story, Snad Hamwick. But your adventure is far from over. Many side quests are now available to let you capture all the legendary Nexomon. A good place to start is by speaking with the characters in this building. Good luck, King of Monsters. Hint, Solus, that's you, has also been added to your party. Party.
No, Thorn.
Good morning, Snad Hamwick. Let's hunt some dragons.
No.
I'm talking about greater drakes. Remember, the dragons are modified to think that Eurus is their king. Therefore, you're just like any other tyrant to them, and you are still in terrible danger, Snad Hamwick.
So, how do we find him?
There are 9 dragons, and there's 9 locations that we must visit together. But that's not enough. We also need to collect a special lure for each dragon. A tribute, so to speak. Oh, that's you.
So, are there 9 tributes as well?
Precisely. Each tribute was hidden in a sort of secret vault to keep them safe. And each vault requires a special key to open. 9 keys, 9 vaults, 9 tributes, 9 dragons.
These developers aren't even trying.
Snad Hamwick, I shall wait for you at each of the locations where the dragons dwell. Bring the corresponding tribute, and I will use it to summon a dragon to us. Then, you will capture it.
Yay, we can get the 9 legendary drakes. Still gotta go get the vault keys, but I'm lazy. Hey, King of Animals, what do you want? You didn't happen to find some blueprints in the Cursed Tower, did you? You know, blueprints for an alleged resurrection machine. I don't like this conversation. Okay, hear me out. Listen to me and don't get mad. What if we revive Omnicron's children like Fona, Vendra, not... People like you are the reason this game will have a sequel. But you said they're good. They're on your side, remember? You wanted to bring them back, but your powers weren't strong enough to revive them. If you bring me those blueprints, I might be able to find a way to boost your resurrection abilities for real. For science.
I mean, we do have them. Do you want to give them to
Snad Hamwick, did you find them? Oh, the blueprints, do you have them for science? Are you sure you want to try and do this? Oh, this is a terrible idea. You will not regret this, Snad Hamwick. If my math is correct, and it always is, we can definitely do it. The son of Nara, the power to manipulate life boosted by this device. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So here's the thing. Snad Hamwick, this machine is fueled by elemental shards, see? So we want to revive someone like Fona, we need to consume like 25 shards of fire. Get it? Well, that's actually shockingly simple. That's a lot of shards just to bring one of them back. The next step is to locate whatever place their spirit might be lingering. Fona and Venture are easy because they have tombs, remember? Big stone statues. But I have no idea what the spirits for Nara, Grunda, and Luxa might be. That's up to you.
Oh, you may now capture the primordial tyrants.
Logan will be waiting at various locations. Where their spirits might be.
You only need 25 shards?
That's shockingly easy. Okay. What's the other thing he says? Never mind. Chaining Vados' life with yours, an elegant solution, Snadhamwick. If he's deemed you acceptable, so will I. Huh. Interesting times are sure to be witnessed in our world.
We did it, Snadhamwick. We saved the world. Hooray, yes! Don't send me to jail. You're awesome. Let me serve you, my king. Together we'll build a glorious empire.
The world is healing now, isn't it? Well, I'll be. Looks like we did something good here, eh?
You tried to eat us twice.
I'm never making wish on a shooting star ever again.
Omnicron would be so proud of you, Snadhamwick. That's not a compliment. Aha! You'll be a fantastic king, and I'll be right there at your side.
I've freed Petrum. There's no point in using the Tyrants anymore. I should settle down. I wouldn't want to interfere with this new ruler of our world, eh?
So, that's what she's up to.
Okay, no one's over here. I'll go double check the other side, but I doubt. Nope.
Okay, so now it's just capture dragons,
Yeah,
capture...
so we gotta get
your-
Vados, we've gotta get the
revive.
Drakes, we gotta get the Tyrants, and we gotta find Amelie. That's it.
Wow, that... Well, also there's Ziegler and the other ghost.
Oh, yeah. They'll pop up at some point.
Snadhamwick, a word if I may.
Thanks to your ascension, the Tyrants have stopped attacking humans. Things are looking good. It seems that their masters, such as Jin and Atlanta, have freed them, allowing the Tyrants to roam wild. I disagree with this decision.
Why? They're not gonna hurt humans anymore.
Look at the bigger picture, Snadhamwick.
Tamers from all over the world will surely try to capture the Tyrants now that they're free, including bad Tamers. You cannot let this happen. Those creatures cannot fall into the wrong hands.
It'd be your duty as Guildmaster, I say, to capture them yourself.
Ugh. They could be anywhere. There's no way of knowing.
Mulcimer?
Ignitia, Eurus,
The Drake Isles, Nivalis, Frozen Tundra, Bolzan, Cadium, Petrum, Monteria, Takala.
those freaky woods.
It's not that hard, Grandmaster.
Yay. Right, also the Tyrants.
They will reappear if you haven't captured them. Interesting.
Oh, that's easy enough. I don't have enough golden exo traps for this in retrospect.
We'll have to capture so many of them.
Yep,
Oh,
this'll be for later. For now, at least. This is fun as hell. We'll keep going, but for now, at least, I need to rest my poor voice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all for hanging out. We'll see you next time.